Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Yale versus Brown college basketball matchup on Sunday, March 17th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. We offer those products. It's easy to get them, but you got to just text the number you see on the screen because they're not available on the website. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. Let's get to this one. Ivy League Championship. The winner goes dancing. The loser goes home. See if Yale looking to punch their ticket to the dance. Of course, they've been there many times. Brown, just their second Ivy League tournament game of all time. Their win on Saturday over Princeton was their first Ivy League tournament game ever. And it was obviously their first Ivy tournament win. They have a chance to be a real bubble burster here for Yale because Brown finished 13-17 on the season. Wouldn't be the first team to ever make the NCAA tournament with the losing record, but certainly not what they're looking for. But it's third place versus fourth place in the Ivy in this game. So anyway, you slice it with 1 Princeton, 2 Cornell, both shown the door. Well, this should be a good one. Brown won the last meeting of these two teams just a couple of days ago, 84-81 in OT. That one was at Yale, and prior to that, Yale had beaten Brown 80-70 at Brown. We all know Brown finished the season on a heater, and like I said, they made pretty quick work of Princeton, absolutely dominating that game as 9.5-point favorites. I saw the line even much higher than that, but it was all Brown in that game, pretty much a no-doubter from start to finish. Meanwhile, when we look at Yale, that win over Cornell, 69-57. It was a little bit dicier than what that final score would indicate, but Yale just putting away Cornell at when they needed to. Brown has been on a major heater now, 7 wins in a row, including that win over Yale, a week ago. So you certainly have to factor that. Yale has won 4 of their last 5 games. Their only loss, well, it was Brown, but prior to that, they had lost against Cornell and Princeton. Of course, they knocked off Cornell on Saturday. When we look at the tail of the tape between these two teams, it's not going to tell us a ton except that Brown hits those threes exactly like we saw them do Saturday. Yale's defense is definitely pretty solid, 60th best in the nation from shooting percentage against. Meanwhile, we look at offensively, Yale also, of course, the better team than Brown's defense. Brown guards the perimeter pretty well, and that should help keep them in these games. Yale's free throw shooting is okay, but certainly not like superlative by any stretch of the imagination. Yale on the boards is a little bit better on the defensive end. On the offensive end, maybe not quite as strong. But I think that this game isn't going to really come down to it. I think, the numbers not really indicative of how this season's really gone for either of these two teams. And I got to be honest with you, I think Brown is just one of those things that are just so hot right now. You just don't want to be on the other end of it. I think at worst they keep it close, but I'm going to take Brown in the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help keep you on the most favorable bets on the board today.